Before R&B divas, she used to sing background for Mariah Carey, my best friend, when Tommy Mottola was the president of Sony. We all used to be around each other as kids. So don't do that and say what I don't know. Now, I don't know the conversations you had with Kelly. You right, I don't know that. But I do know you fell for the okie doke because she ain't talked to her sister in over a year since her mom passed away. But did you know that? But no, y'all so close. Why are you telling the story about what her daughter did and what her daughter said? Like, that is messy. 5 miles till messy. What you want? Let's do it. I don't even do this shit. But tell your friend she ran her mouth too much. Don't come in here disrespecting my baby now. That's a whole different problem. Okay, that's a whole can of worms you don't want to open up. And I commend you for your platform and what you use it for. But don't lie on people and don't tell people's business. I'm not going to talk about this, but you've been on that motherfucker since before R&B divas. She used to 30 minutes talking. You don't want to do this? Yeah, we go way back too. But me and Kelly go way back even before that. And why the somebody bringing up Michael Jackson in the group and the R&B divas and all that? Like, what are you talking about? If you doing your platform thing, do what you advocating for. You saved it all the way into the mother end so people could listen to what you had to say. And that's all I was saying in my post. I was upset because you talking about Kelly to promote your... You telling Kelly's personal business. Kelly called a whole bunch of her friends that checked on her, that made sure she was okay, and didn't stop checking on her. She know who checked on her. She do.
I'm seeing people talk about Kelly and you know, say I have spoken to her and all this. Yeah, a few of us have spoken to Kelly. You know, a few of her real friends and family that like that. We've spoken to her. But this is not our battle to speak out or to promote a fucking thing. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. You let them tell their story when they get ready. Or if you know what I'm saying? Like,
we're playing these dates for Kelly. What's going on with Kelly? Have you talked to her? Not one single solitary person had heard from Kelly. So I'm like, this is weird. Like, is she okay? Does anybody know if she's okay? Nobody heard from her. So I said, well, you know what? I don't want to violate her privacy, and I would be kind of mad if somebody reached out to my family without me knowing, but let me wait a little longer. Waited a little longer. We got a call for a third date in New Jersey for Kelly Price. And I was like, okay, this is something going on. Ain't nobody missing no money. Something must be serious with Kelly. Nobody's missing out on some money. Something's got to be serious. So I reached out to Nia, her daughter, who I've met, who I know is her daughter. I said, Nia, I reached out to her and said, just checking in, sweetheart. You know, we're playing some dates that your mom is playing. Please tell me everything.
If I talk to my friends and something is wrong, they not finna jump on social media or be trying to promote something and use my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, Kelly is okay. And her children know that, and that's the bottom line. So when you heard that she was okay from her children and her attorney, you won't. So just wait for Kelly or whatever she wants to do. I would think that would be enough, but people got to still keep up.
And she said, Miss Nicci, it's not good. It's not good at all. She said, my mom is in trouble. I said, Nia, what do you mean? What's going on? She said, my mom is very ill. The last time I saw my mother, she was in intensive care. She had tubes all down her throat. She could not speak. I'm afraid. I don't know what to do.
And she not this and she not that. I spoke to a lot of us spoke to her, and she gave me permission to let some of the people know that have reached out to me that she's okay, without going in depth, without discussing what my friend and I discussed, because it's not nobody's business until she gets ready to tell it. And I don't want to be all involved in this. I love Kelly and we communicate, okay? And I'm not finna be like, it don't even matter. I'm just letting y'all know Kelly's gonna speak to y'all soon. She is okay. But It's up to her to tell you the rest of the story. Please stop with this bull.
She said to me, there is no one that I am comfortable having this conversation with but you. Your mother is a woman in this industry that we all know and love. And if you're telling me that you've reached out to everyone else and no one else is helping you, I'm not going to turn my back on you, Nia. I want to try to play this from the background because I remembered when I spoke up for Whitney Houston, what that backlash was. I never spoke about Maxie because of what, I'm like, oh, people just want to run with it.
Like, my goodness. I spoke to Kelly, but make sure to watch my show tonight. Bitch. Oh. Girl.
And I do want y'all to donate. I am asking for money. Oh, yeah, I'm asking for money. Yes. Because we're trying to do good things in the community.
That's right.
We're trying to do good things. For the From the Bottom Up Foundation, which is a real, actual 501c3 in real life. And also, we need money because we're building Worth TV, which is what I hope you're watching this on right now.
Like, I'm not promoting. I didn't promote. Like, come on, like at the expense of somebody's life or health or that's. And if she didn't give you permission to do that, don't do that. That's so I can't. That's so petty. Like, you are not a when you do shit like that. You just crossed over to the other
Listen, y'all talking about clout. Oh, I got something that's going to give me all the clout I need. Jesus. Oh, when y'all hear about this one, y'all be like, well, damn, if she wanted some clout, why she ain't say that about a year ago?
Right.
Because I'm smart.
Like, that is disrespectful. It's disgusting. Shit. And I had permission. But I ain't said shit. But she alright. My friend is okay. And I ain't got shit to gain from it.
Girl, it is some more. Oh, you thought that was it? Nah, that was just a teaser, girl. Let me tell you, y'all better subscribe to this channel because I'm bringing all the tea. That was just a little bit. When I tell you the Brat and Nicci is going at it on social media over Kelly Price. And I got more videos on this video that's coming right now. But let me tell y'all a little quick, real quick. So, Nicci Gilbert, you know what? Just watch the video, like, share, and subscribe. And comment. We want to know what y'all think about all this. All right?
Girl, fuck them people.
Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody, if you want to advocate and all this, ain't nobody talking about how Kelly's husband was made to look crazy, like he had something to do with like the disappearance and all this other stuff. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the real issues. You only want to talk about what you're talking about to promote your thing. But if we're talking about Kelly and your friend, what about the things that her family members that are close to her had to go through too? What about those things? They had this man looking like he was a serial. Like, come on, man. Don't do that. I talk to Kelly every day. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm talking to her right now. She's not happy watching this shit, watching what you say. You're telling all of her business. And I wouldn't have got on this, but you start disrespecting my baby. You start trying to take shots. Don't do that. Don't do that. But if this is what you want, I'm here for it. I'm up all night. Then I'm up in the morning doing the radio show. We could talk all about it all day and all night.
Let's just get off of here, Lord. Maybe we fell for the okie doke. Maybe because
it's a setup.
No, not just a setup. Because I know that's the most views she ever had on her live. But we're not gonna go there. But maybe this is because we were doing so much good work. This is the devil at work trying to distract us. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to get us off the course of what we're doing. Because we don't do this. We don't get on live and we don't do this. We don't do this. We don't. So maybe
I told you shouldn't even listen to it. We shouldn't even listen to it.
We shouldn't have went on it. But even if we didn't listen to it, some blog would have picked that shit up. And if I would have saw that shit peddling hair products, now don't do that.
You a peddler, baby. You peddling hair products. That is so fucking funny. Really.
Man, girl.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We're not doing that.
Don't do that.
We're not doing that.
Don't do
We're
that.
not doing that.
Kelly, we love you. We know you on here watching. We support you. And it's wrong. And I'm sorry that you have to go through this. I am so sorry because the people you did call and tell and talk to that did check on you, that genuinely love you, like, we ain't finna tell your shit. It is what it is. When you get ready to, you will, and you did tonight. You made it clear. You have not talked to your sister. While somebody keeps talking about, I talked to the sister said this, I felt bad for the sister. Like, come on. People gonna have people on their live rooting for them and cheering for them and rah, rah, rah. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. But you get on here being disrespectful, that's a whole different ball game now. Don't do that. Don't disrespect somebody's brand now. Don't do that now. You can't do that when we just came back from New Orleans giving back.
Yeah, don't do that. And listen,
yesterday, and child, please. 18 truckloads of goods. Get out of here. You don't want to do that.
The reason why I'm so passionate about it is because I love her to death, of course. And I watch how her feelings get hurt, you know, when she's involved with her, you know, like if anybody that she loves, her friends that she loves, anytime that they're hurt, she hurts. So then when she hurts, I hurt. So watching this thing happen and watching different people come and say stuff and then watching somebody make a post and connect promo to it didn't sit right with nobody. Didn't sit right with nobody. So the only reason that she chimed in at all was because at this point it is disrespectful and nobody's talking about it. But now that it's being talked about, people know not to do that. And we are so glad that she finally decided to come forward, even though it seemed like it was forced. Even though it seemed like it was forced, because here it is, this person trying to monetize, that person trying to monetize. The sister was
promoting music.
This person trying to monetize, and she couldn't even rest and collect herself in the fashion or the form that she wanted to. Now she has to do a fucking interview because, anyway, we're not even gonna get into that because we're not gonna keep talking about it. We're not gonna keep talking about it. But we love Kelly,
and Kelly's husband loves her.
Right.
And he was taking care of her. And they were trying to beat the thing together. Like, watch the TMZ interview. Kelly said it from her own mouth. Like, this is stupid. Like, this is so stupid. But I know what? Watch your motherfucking mouth. You ain't finna get on here and do that. That's what you're not gonna do. We tried to get on there to have this conversation. Since that's what you want to do. You want some people with more followers to get on your shit and bring awareness to everything you're doing. That's fine. We'll give you a few of our followers. We're sharing with you. But you wouldn't click us on. So this obviously ain't what you want. So we had to come on live ourselves because this is so stupid. And it ain't even about you. You doing this shit at the expense of your friend. And that's it. I'm finna go. I don't want to do it no more, babe. Please get off.
Yeah, let's go.
Right. And let's be clear. I know a whole lot more than I'm going to say here tonight or in her. And she said and blip, 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 blip. I have all my receipts. Every single one of them. So I'm not worried about anybody's opinion of what I'm about to say. This is the truth. So, yeah, about, I don't know, beginning of, well, we all saw that Kelly announced that she had on social media, right? And we were all concerned. You know, I talked to Kelly a few times prior to that. I think I invited her to my birthday party, and we had talked about a few other things. Her grandmother passed away. So I was, of course, reaching out, as everybody in this industry will tell you. We all few of us, you know, kind of really genuinely care about each other and really check in with each other. So I was checking in with her. Kelly never responded. I sent her a text after, you know, I gave her some time after she made the announcement, sent her a text. I think I sent her a DM. She never responded. So we then started getting requests. And by we, I mean Brownstone. We started getting requests to fill in for Kelly's dates. So we got a request to fill in for her date in Philly. We said, you know what? This is a date in Philly. This is great. We hate that Kelly's not here, but let's go rock it out and let's do a Kelly Price tribute and let's say, hey, Kelly, get better.
Sure did.
And we added a Kelly Price tribute in the show. The band did a little number. We like, Kelly, we praying for you. We hope you get better, blah, 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 blah. After the show, we like, oh, wow, this was fun. You know, whatever. Then our manager called us again. And she said, ladies, we got another date that Kelly was supposed to play in Detroit. We like, oh shoot, Detroit, that's the crib. Like, of course we'll do that. But what's going on with Kelly? Is she okay? Genuinely concerned. Yes, it's good to get a date, but guess what? I ain't doing shit for clout. So the date didn't mean a damn thing to me. What mattered to me was knowing what was going on with my friend. So I called, I sent another text, no response. I hit, some other friends in the industry. I'm not going to bring those people's names into this because they didn't ask to be involved in my live, but I reached out to friends that I know love Kelly and know are good people and ain't gonna be salacious and gonna keep it private. And I'm like, yo, we're playing these dates for Kelly. What's going on with Kelly? Have you talked to her? Not one single solitary person had heard from Kelly. So I'm like, this is weird. Like, is she okay? Does anybody know if she's okay? Nobody heard from her. So I said, well, you know what? I don't want to violate her privacy, and I would be kind of mad if somebody reached out to my family without me knowing, but let me wait a little longer. Waited a little longer. We got a call for a third date in New Jersey for Kelly Price. And I was like, okay, this is something going on. Ain't nobody missing no money. Something must be serious with Kelly. Nobody's missing out on some money. Something's got to be serious. So I reached out to Nia, her daughter, who I've met, who I know is her daughter. I said, Nia, I reached out to her and said, just checking in, sweetheart. We're playing some dates that your mom is playing. Please tell me everything is okay. Is she okay? Right? Nia's response to me was immediate and very serious. I'm not going to go into the specific details of that, but she said, Miss Nicci, can you please call me? It's important. When she said it, I said to my husband, oh my God, this sounds like something could be wrong. I'm scared to even call her back. I don't want to get drugged in the middle of it. I'm scared but I want to make sure Kelly's okay. I said, well, if she calls me back, I'll wait. If she calls me back, then I will return her call because I don't want her to feel like I'm not going there for her or I'm not willing to talk to her. So Kelly's daughter, Nia, called me a few times. Back to back. Can you talk? Can you talk? And we were really preparing for some stuff, and I just didn't want to, I didn't want to. Anyway, called her. She wanted to meet. She wanted to meet face to face. I said, instead of meeting face to face, for us to talk on the phone. So she called me, and she said, Miss Nicci, it's not good. It's not good at all. She said, my mom is in trouble. I said, Nia, what do you mean? What's going on? She said, my mom is very ill. The last time I saw my mother, she was in intensive care. She had tubes all down her throat. She could not speak. I'm afraid. I don't know what to do. Now, this is really important for y'all to realize. And again, I'm only sharing this because there's a narrative out there that's all wrong about my involvement in this. This was probably 5 weeks ago. I'm not giving y'all specifics and dates. So I called Nia. I was like, Nia, well, what can you do? Can you call this person? Can you call that person? I know she was working with this person. She said to me, there is no one that I am comfortable having this conversation with but you. Now, I don't know what the dynamics are going on in the family. I don't know. It doesn't matter. My friend is on life support. I'm shocked that I'm the person that she's like, I need to talk to you. She's like, but I see your advocacy. Right. I know my mom respects you. I know you have my mother's back. Will you please talk to me about what I need to do for my mom? There are not a lot of people I can trust. So she told me what was going on, what they had been working on. She gave me a lot of details that I'm not going to repeat here for headlines and fodder and for people to have opinions about. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. So I said, Nia, I said, I got your back. I said, but I want to try to play this from the background because I remembered when I spoke up for Whitney Houston, what that backlash was. I never spoke about Maxie because of what, I'm like, oh, people just want to run with stuff. You know what I mean? I said, so I'm kind of PTSD'd a little bit with talking about stuff like this, but I'm going to help you, baby, because your mother is a woman in this industry that we all know and love. And if you're telling me that you've reached out to everyone else and no one else is helping you, I'm not going to turn my back on you, Nia.
That's right.
So I called Chris. I called Tisha. I called Pam. I called Tosha. I called my village. And I said, how can you help me navigate this? Because I'm stuck between caring a lot about my friend and making sure she's okay. There's a fine line between minding your business and looking out for your friend and making sure everything's okay. And if it was anybody but her daughter, they said, Nicci, Tisha and them will tell you have an obligation to listen and to do whatever it is that you can do to help. Just lay low. Well, Nia, I said, sweetheart, I'm here for you. I helped her with some other things we're not going to discuss. And then I started to call a few more people like, hey, Nia called me. Nia, you know, has concern about her mother. And literally everybody I called, in all their defense, said, maybe Kelly just doesn't want to be bothered. Maybe Kelly is just, you know, healing and she, you know, you don't know the dynamic. Maybe she doesn't want to be bothered. So now I'm stuck between a daughter who I know to have a good relationship with her mother and a daughter and a bunch of other people who kind of like, look, maybe it's not so serious. And I'm stuck. So I want you guys to please continue to pray for everybody involved in this situation.
That's right.
I'm not, Christine, you had a great point, Chris. You had an awesome point. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I'm not, because it's here. And y'all can look at the video. And I do want y'all to donate. I am asking for money. Oh, yeah, I'm asking for money. Yes. Because we're trying to do good things in the community.
That's right.
We're trying to do good things for the From the Bottom Up Foundation, which is a real, actual 501c3 in real life. And also, we need money because we're building Worth TV, which is what I hope you're watching this on right now. Because we're going to be doing this show. This was just the first of a few shows we're going to do. We're going to be doing another show very soon in the next few days. We are getting back to our regularly scheduled podcast. Listen, y'all talking about clout. Oh, I got something that's going to give me all the clout I need. Jesus. Oh, when y'all hear about this one, y'all be like, well, damn, if she wanted some clout, why she ain't say that about a year ago?
Right.
Because I'm smart. And I know how to let the right people handle shit. But I'm definitely going to give y'all something if y'all think we going for clout. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. I think we kind of broke a record for people watching She Speaks Live. Real quick,